Fight.
Another one, this Wicked Fox. Playing some trials. This is what I did to try to win. I'm going to use different weapons throughout the occasion here. Look at that, locking him down with this scout rifle that I was telling you about earlier. Then we got a close-up range shotgun hand cannon to finish him off up close. So you got that long distance, you got that short distance, so you can kill them up quick. And if they're getting close to you, and then if for long distance, you can keep them at bay. That's one thing that's really good. You want to be able to mix match something that you have at a long distance to keep them at bay or be able to take them out long distance. And then remember, it does get into close range, and you want to be able to have something like that to help you out. Look at this crossbow. I actually love the crossbow because you can pick it right back up, and you're like, hey, I just killed your buddy with that. Now I'm going to kill you with that. Look at that. Just clearing out the squad. So I'm going to try out this long arm. We're going to see if this can do any good in this, especially with this kind of map. It's kind of a weird map to use it on. You got the long distance, but you also got such short distance areas as well. But at least you have a little bit of both. And what we want is our teammates to stay alive. Look at that. Clearing them up as they're focused on my teammates. That's what you want to see. It helps so much when your teammates don't go down in like the first 15 seconds. Makes it so much easier. Let's get some life back here. Juke them out just a little bit until we can get some life. Alright, there we go. Shotgun hand cannon for up close.
1 minute left, my friend.
Got him totally faked out.
Good. Your enemy is down.
There we go, another match. Running at 4.0, using this. We haven't really used the long distance weapon yet. There we go. Use the barrier for a little electro fi. It helps doing damage. So if you're standing behind a barrier, especially when you got the arc. Okay, now that I'm by myself, I'm going to have to try to get some of these engagements as fast as I can before these guys kill me, because they're going to double team me. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get to this area now. He captured a flag. If I just had a little bit more time. Running a 6.0.
And do not die.
Let's try it on this map and see if it's we can get some kills with this. There we got, what, 66 to the head. Got an invisibility guy going to the left. We got their short range shotgun hand cannon. Keep them at bay. Keep them honest.
They tried very hard to kill you, but you are like me, very stubborn.
Alright, this would be a little good cubby hole if they come in here. Test out this scout rifle. Look at that, right behind my barrier, how it does more damage. Got one guy sneaking up on us, it looks like. Yep, we got our shotgun hand cannon to keep him honest. There we go.
Impressive victors will never disappoint.
So far, running a 4.0 on this one. Put our little barrier up here to get some extra damage. There we go. You see that? You see those little electrodes? Oh, would have had him right there.
1 minute
Okay,
left.
so let's push in a little bit.
Only one
Let's get rid of this thing
left.
first. Alright, hopefully my other guy doesn't die here. Finish this guy off, get this guy out. There we go. Pushed in. I'm glad he came in with me. I didn't need him, but
I will
glad he did
gather
come
the
in with me.
children. They love to watch you win. You trained here to stand against the darkness. Hold nothing back.
Put myself in an area where I can kind of see the oversee of the whole map on the left side. Hopefully they kind of peek around here. I can get a kill. This guy has no idea where I'm shooting from. This guy's probably lost back here. I'm assuming he's probably going to try to go for the revive. He is.
Left, my friend. Only
Made an easy
one
kill for
enemy
me.
left.
And there we go. Just
Opponent's grab.
knowing your awareness of your map. You know, what you can do and where you can go.
1 minute
Reading the radar here. We got somebody within pretty close. Want to make sure they're not going to sneak up from behind us. Got one. Let's get some life back. There's no need to pressure it. Now we got a body here, so want to be able to take him out. Okay, so we got the other guy. Hopefully my teammates can salvage this.
Only one enemy is left.
All right, there we go. That's what we like to see.
Your ally is back in the fight. Grenade, punch, bullet them. Guardian, my heart is still racing.
You know, Trials is all about synergy. You know, playing well as a team, being there for each other. The one thing is if you like to go off by yourself and you find yourself dying, kind of cut it out, because if it's not working for you, don't put your team in such a dramatic game-losing scenario, you know. So let's get some life back here on my shield here. Want to make sure that he's not going to get the revive, but we also got to watch this door too, so I can kind of watch both areas. I can capture the flag, which is one way of winning. I can kind of make sure that that is not going to get revived, because that's not what we want. We don't want him to get revived and him coming in and killing us, making it, you know, 3 on 2 now. So just picking your smart plays, you know, like what would be best in that scenario, you know. Would it be best to go to the right and then let him get the revive, which then he'll come in and then kill your team? Or do you have to stay in a situation where you know there's somebody who's trying to get that revive and you got to block that revive, but you also got to protect your teammates too, because if he dies out there too, now it's going to be a 2-on-1. So you got to pick the best scenario for what is going to help you down the road. There we go. We got the got this long arm scout rifle. There we go. Look at that. Helps being behind that shield too, especially if you're using arc.
Continue.
I mean, weapons obviously make a big difference while you're playing in trials, but gameplay of what your teammates do and what you do in the match make so much of like whether you're going to win or you're going to lose. So you see the other guy, he's way so far away, there's no way we're going to get to him. So it's either we stick together and try to finish these guys off, you know, with a 2-on-3, because he decided to go way out there. We're not going to be able to do anything about it, and he left it for us to struggle. So, you know, it's okay to do it like once or twice, but if you're going to continue doing that, you're going to cost the game, because we need you for them not to jump in there. Because if they know, especially if they're a good team and they're playing well together, they're going to come in all at once, not one at a time. One at a time is what makes it easy. When they come in all at one time, gangbanging you, man, it makes it very difficult for you to come back to win. There we go. So we had a you know, I went for him, and we had a teammate there. Even though I was able to get it, it'd been nice that if I were to die, he'd be able to clean it up and then get my revive. So you want to watch the radar for where your teammates are, so that you're in proximity that you can get to them. You know, like I said, not overcrowding. Overcrowding sucks, because you'll throw their game off if you're standing too close. Like for instance, if they were pushing me out of my barrier, then I would definitely start losing some of the fights, because I can't run to cover. I hate that thing. You know, it's like it's coming out of my ass. It's just, you know, I'm out of the fight already, and yet something's hitting me. There's nothing I can see. I can't do anything about it. You know, when you're at low life, I hate the fact that you can't do anything about that. It's like it's coming out from your body. Alright, we got somebody coming in. I'm going to use my barrier here. See, I got my shotgun hand cannon to keep him honest again. Made him pay the price for trying to get up and close personal with me. I didn't even see that fighting line. That was a good shot. Fortunately, I ate that. Now I'm left by myself. So now I got to fight for my life here. Got one. Got two. We got a third one, but my life is so low now. And I'm dealing with a fighting lion. And let me get this guy up. I go grab the other guy. My life is low again. Gotta run and hopefully he doesn't die. Get this guy up so we can make it even team again.
Only one ally is left. It is in their hands.
And luckily we won that. I mean, that could have just went so bad. I'm glad we were able to pull that out.
This is a
It's so crucial to stay alive in trials.
pick up fallen friends.
Because remember, people are getting frustrated too, you know, when they see it over and over again. And sometimes they can be a great player and they just give up. You know, it's just hours and hours of grinding. Sometimes people just don't want to fight the 1-on-3, you know, if you know what I mean. You get tired of doing that. And if your teammates just keep doing stupidity moves, it makes it not fun, you know. So you're like, why am I going to continue this? I'd rather just lose and then hopefully find another team that can stay alive. Luckily, you know, majority of my matches, you know, we got decent players. You know, obviously you're going to die in it, but if you make decisions that are good decisions, where you die and it just didn't work out, that's one thing. But doing really bad things, you know, like whether you might be a bad player, not very good. See, this guy's kind of pushing me out of my. I think I can't even use my shield thing. Yeah, you have to be considerate to what people are trying to do. Like, some people have things they use for their abilities
Only one enemy is left.
to kind of perform better, and you're hindering them, and you may not even know it. Like, obviously, I'm going to go left to right, and if you're in my shield,
Ally is left.
I can't go left to right anymore. If you stood behind my shield where I could do left to right,
Your ally
that'd be
is back
one
in the
thing.
fight.
That'd be okay. But you got to be considerate what people are playing, because remember, people have certain ways of playing. That's why they don't like to be crowded. That's why you get a lot of times people going by themselves so that they don't run into their teammates, because their teammates will either purposely do it or accidentally and not realize that they're doing this. Okay, I'm sticking
1 minute left, my friend.
with the teammate here just to kind of give him some backup so that he's not going to have somebody coming from behind him. You always want to have somebody nearby. You know,
Hands deep.
put a couple of bullets in him, make sure he's dead. I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
I never get tired of watching you fight. You are an inspiration.
We got 2.0 now, that's not bad.
Hard and do not die.
Alright, let's try this scout rifle out. The other one I deleted. I didn't think it performed good enough. This guy had no idea that his ass was in my view. See how I'm behind him, but I'm not too close to him, or I'm you know, like shoulder bumping him or anything. Wow, I totally didn't even see that guy. Like, I knew he was right there, but the surrounding, for some reason, my eyes did not adjust where he exactly was. That was good. It's like I knew approximately he was in this little circle area, but I didn't worry too much because I knew I had teammates with me. This scout rifle is good. Okay, so I do recommend scout rifle. It shoots fast, shoots accurate, and there's not a lot of you know, bouncing from the shooting. And you notice how I put the shield there, because you kind of got an idea of what he was going to do. It's just making an educated guess what you think that person is going to do, because what would you have done in that situation, especially if you have like a shotgun, or, you know, something that can kill really quick for your special. All right, just trying to help out my teammate right there. See how we kind of worked as a team.
1 minute left, my friend.
I'll come around the backside. They finish them off. That worked out great for us. In that situation, I guess either way would have been fine if I would have won with them. I was just kind of like, I didn't want it to go for very long where we're chasing them, so I was just trying to cut them off. Yeah, look at this. Got the crossbow. Thank you, I'll take that back again. Oh, again. I'll take that, thank you, sir. It's just, love this. Love that crossbow. Just, I don't know, something about, like, you shoot them with it, and then you just take it out and put it right back into your crossbow. Just makes it satisfying. It's actually only get one though, so like, I guess that's good because they're figuring that you can pick it right back up. But two would have been better. My guy had no idea that guy was there. Sometimes that invisibility is really difficult to see. I just knew he was there,
I will join you.
especially if they stand still. It's like really hard to see them,
Ruthless.
or if they're squatting. 10.0 on that one, very nice. Yeah, see that scout rifle. This scout rifle right here is really good. One thing I would recommend is make sure you have a lot of stability on it.
1 minute left, my friend.
I've tried ones where the stability wasn't as high and it didn't perform as good. So we're dealing with somebody who has
Your ally is back in the fight.
they have a build.
Is left. It is just you now, friend. Fight until you have nothing left. They should have
Make sure he's dead.
known to start the
Stupid builds.
gunfight with you, huh?
It's good for him though. I hate going against it because all right, look at that. Very nice, very good gun. I like it.
Only one enemy is
Oh
left.
yeah. I like that little ledge. There is a little corner on that ledge that if you're going to jump up there, I'd probably recommend that little tiny on the edge of it because you can use it as like a barrier to shoot over.
1 minute left, my friend. Your ally is back in the fight.
All right, just trying to give some cover for him. There we go. Kind of give him some team shots here. Kind of hard with my teammate
30
blocking the
seconds
whole
left.
section. I could have killed him before they came in, but
And this
Gotta be behind him.
is the game. Very
try not to bump into him.
You have
But we could have done that a little bit
proven
faster.
yourself yet again, my friend. I will tell Osiris.
We were just both trying to do the same thing. Oh yeah, with the team shots there.
Only
Oh,
one
yeah.
enemy is left.
Very good. You see that? How
Impressive.
great that scout rifle is. If you got it, get it.
Your ally is back in the
Put
fight.
some high stability on it, and you're good to go with this. Now, I would recommend PI, which is Precision Instrument, because you're going to do more damage with it for headshot. So I would definitely go with that.
Your ally is back in the fight.
Like I said, it's a scout rifle, so you don't need a lot of range, but you need a lot of stability. At least for me, when I use it, because I tried multiple of them, and I did it without stability. And like I said, the way it performs wasn't as good.
All you. This
You know, I was
round
losing
is
some engagements. But with the stability being high, I rarely lose the engagement. All right, let's try this gun out. Seems like a fun gun to use here. I've never used it. It's been sitting in my vault since I got it. I crafted this thing, never used it. Let's get the, looks like we're on the hunt, huh? Once you get them low, you want to be able to finish them off. Okay, we got a teammate down. Okay, you notice on my screen, I know I got someone behind me. Hopefully, we don't want him to die. So we got to make sure we stick together as a team. Alright, don't worry about the revive until it's safe.
Your ally is back in the fight. They tried very hard to kill you, but you are like me, very stubborn.
Look at that gimmick rated 9.9.
You lead. Your opponent's fall.
It's
This is
scalar
dead
potential.
And aim true.
You know, so far I have to say I do like it. I hate those little threadlings. Okay, we got the one here.
1 minute left, my friend. Only one enemy is left.
This guy was trying to go for the revive. That's the one thing that's really nice when you get somebody down. It's like the team gets scared, and you know that they're going to come for that guy.
Only one ally is
So it's almost like you can set yourself up
Only their
for them to
ghosts
come in
remain.
and just sabotage them.
Bring them back and let's do it again.
3.0, look at that. With the Scholar.
Only one enemy is left.
Alright, got that guy down. Stupid threadlings.
1 minute left, my friend.
Okay, got my life back up. Alright, use this wall as protection. Jump up just in case he comes in. At least I can have like a down shot. What the hell was this? You see that? How are you supposed to shoot that? This guy's warping all over the place. Look at this.
One ally is left.
Okay, yeah, see, okay, there he is. Got him. Right there.
You are all that's left. This is your fight to win. Grenades, punching, bullets everywhere. Guardian, my heart is still racing.
It's like a disappearing act.
Your team.
So as you're playing, you know, you can kind of play your own way, like I said in the first round or two,
1 minute left, my
and you kind of get an idea if your team is good or not. And if your team is not good, you're going to have to change things up to work as a team, because they might not be good on the one-on-one engagements, but if they have somebody
opponents have
that can kind of help them, you can make it where they're better. Now you guys are like double firing at the other team, you know, getting the team shots, and at least they'll stay alive and not making it so rough. So, you know, just because, like, say if you were a good player, you know, you can make it so much easier on yourself if, you know, you played to their weakness. So if they're weak on a certain area, use your ability as what you're good at. See how I tried to get in there,
1 minute left.
even though that was there, because I wanted to make sure that we got this guy and I could protect him, but they were already dead.
Practice the round. You're giving their ghosts a lot of practice.
But if I would have just stayed back there, that guy would have got his life back. It would have been a lot more difficult for me to win that. That's when you have to realize that your chance of your window is so small. If you were to go in like I did, you're coming in with full health and he's not. And it's so much easier for you to win those engagements than if you were to wait, and then you wouldn't be able to, you know, you might not be able to win the match, because it's now going to be an even match instead of it being more lean towards your favor. Oh, unfortunately, I got frozen.
Don't let this slow you down.
That's why you want to have teammates alive.
Opponent revived. Opponent revived. Discordo. I know it.
So you can see the one guy, he's got zero kills. He obviously doesn't know how to play the game. It's going to make it really difficult for us. So what I would recommend, at least what works for me, is find a better player of them. Stick with the better player, because he will stay alive. If you're a really good player, you could bait him, use him as bait, and then just keep reviving.
Opponent revived. Only one enemy is left.
See how he was trying to get the revive? Sometimes people, you know that they're going to get that revive, and as they're getting the revive, they can't really do as much as they normally would be able to do. So it's almost like a leverage for myself to get in there and be aggressive. And while the guy is picking them up, he can't shoot yet for like it seems like forever, but it's not that long, but it's long enough to be able to kill somebody, and they couldn't get a bullet off.
Only one enemy is left.
So what you're doing is I'm using this wall. See how he was using the ability? You got to remember there's a lot of abilities in this game, so you got to use your surrounding to not attack at bad points. You know what I mean? Just because he was there doesn't mean that you go in there, half cocked. You know what I'm saying is you don't want to go in there too aggressive and your life's not all the way up. Now, you kind of know as you're playing against whether they're good or bad players. So obviously if they're really bad, you could just you could be more aggressive.
30 seconds left.
But we got a teammate that's in there. See, we can't really get to him. We got to slowly just make our way in there. I'm using the walls as cover to get close enough. And then see how the guy who's not very good, how he stays way back. He was no help. So if I died in that situation, he would let the guy get his life back and then decide to fight.
Remember always why we train.
Which would have been totally bad against him because he's not taking advantage of the times that he has. Like I said, it's a very small window. Take advantage when you can.
Only one enemy is left.
You got to keep in mind this gun. Well, this one right here is for close range, and the other one is not as long range as some of the other scouts and pulses. Remember, I think it's only got like 40 some range on it. So you can't use it for really. It's like medium range weapon, but it does shoot fast. So far, I like it. It's I'll probably end up keeping it. Took my abilities away.
1 minute left, my friend.
And then see, you realize that the teammate that was next to you is now gone. So he has died. He went off somewhere else where we could have teamed this guy. And now I have to fight against them. At least we were able to tie it up, but it left it me versus 3 when he could have just been there with me and finished the guy that was off by 1. It would have been 2-on-1. A lot of times this guy likes to go by himself and die, and then it's like he's overly aggressive. Maybe he gets some kills, but most of the time he's putting us in jeopardy. It's not working to our favor. It'd be one thing that is different if it worked for our favor,
1 minute
but it's not. We got to get those team shots. We got to help each other out.
They tried very hard to kill you, but you are like me.
And our guy, you can see the blue on the map. You can see how far away he is, which is not helping out. He could have came around the backside and shot him in the back while I'm shooting in the front. But he's too far away. That's going to cause a lot of losses and L's. Now we'll just wait for our life to get back up. He's pushing in. Put a grenade there because I didn't want him to push in too much. Keep him at bay.
1 minute left, my friend. Only one enemy is left.
All right. I really like this gun. I say it's doing pretty good.
You taught your opponents a lesson today. You are a ruthless teacher.
2.0. And nothing I'm doing is very, very fancy. It's just putting yourself in the right situations.
Your ally is back in the fight. Opponent revived. Only one enemy is left.
Alright, my life is right there.
30 seconds left. It is just
Wow,
you now.
he actually got in there.
Fight until you have
Very
nothing
nice.
left.
Alright, let's pick up our guy.
Your ally is back.
Hopefully we can do something with this. It was looking really, really bad.
I love to watch you win.
Somehow we were able to pull that off.
Ally is back in the fight. One minute left, my friend.
Yeah, I'm kind of staying back here for a little bit because they went around and they took a long, long route.
Only one enemy.
So what I did is I stayed over here just long enough for them to get over there without me dying, because that's not something that they need. So since they were going to take such a long route,
Opponent revived.
gives them time to go around and then them not having to worry about a 3-on-1 versus me. Now we're in the center. They got to come in towards us. If they don't, they're going to lose.
Good.
You know, this is just leverage. Putting yourself in the best situation possible.
Come back and let's do it again.
He shouldn't have been out there. He should have been in there with us. Because, like I said, if he goes down, he put us in a bad situation, so there's no way for us to get him.
One minute left, my friend.
I was using this auto rifle. I wanted to see if it was any good. I got a 5 tier of it.
Only one enemy is left.
Ooh, nice shotgun. It's
You are back in the fight.
finished me off. Alright, my turn.
The round is yours. Good fight.
See how that worked out? He was focused on me. My teammates were able to clean him up because he's so fixated on me that he can only look one direction. That's why staying near each other is crucial.
Only one enemy.
Now
is
we
left.
got the kill, which is what we want. There we go.
The opposing team is down. You are the final blow.
We definitely want the leverage. 3.5 so far with this. I so far not liking this auto rifle. I know some people do like it. The rows that I have it, I think I have a Dodgio and something else on it, but it's not working for me.
One minute left, my friend.
So that's where sound comes in, just to hear them coming at you. See how we were both in proximity?
They should have known better.
Because you're always going to have sometimes one guy is going to try to flank you.
Much.
And good players will know that flank. Bad players will die to it. When you get the guys dying like every 15 seconds, it makes it really, really difficult. But at least we're able to pick him up.
Opponent revived.
We just want him to stay alive.
My friend.
That's
Only
the
one
main
enemy
thing.
is left. The match is
So,
celebrate. I will join.
where was my teammates? Did nobody want to come in and push? I mean,
Osiris
did they
has
want
seen
them to get the
something of
revives?
humanity's future.
Because
A great threat.
staying back there did not
I
help.
think
If I would have died in there,
ready for it.
it would have turned around because he would be able to get the revives, and now it would have been a 3-on-2. Those are crucial mistakes that can happen, you know. See how the flank comes in?
Only one enemy is left.
When you know how to read the radars, the flanks don't work as much, so when you're playing against good players, you're going to pick up on those things a lot easier.
Very good.
So flanking is not always going to work. There's a lot to flanking. For one, being able to come in there at the right time when the gunfire is going off. If you come in when they're not shooting, obviously you're looking at your radar. It's when you're scoped in and you can't see the radar. Most of the time, people that are good players don't scope in for very, very long. So they're able to catch that. It's when the gunfire is going on and you can hear them attacking each other. Those are your like windows for flanking in.
1 minute left. Only one enemy is left.
And that went bad for him.
That was you. All you. This round is yours.
Medic. All right, let's see if we can get a kill real quick. Read the radar, knew that I could get in there and out. Use this to block. And that's how it's done. Using your surroundings, making it, getting the kills as easy as possible. Nothing fancy, just use what you have that's around you. 3.0, look at that, 9 kills right there. I'm not really trying to hit anything from there, I just put in some shots. I kind of want to be more in mid to close range for what type of weapons I'm using. Alright, there's no need to go down there and into toilet bowl and, you know, just stay here. I don't know why. Good. I thought he was going to go all the way in there. I'm like, we could just capture the flag. There's no need to go in there. We'll get more super too while we're waiting. You know, he's just going to be in there by himself, and we're all going to be gathering our super. So you gotta keep that in mind too. How sometimes things like that will help you out. I know you want to go in there and get the kill, but sometimes waiting and being patient will pay off a lot more. See how I'm using the wall as protection, and then I got my barrier as well.
1 minute left.
Alright. I noticed that there was 2 there, and then my life went down, so I knew I had to get out of dodge, and then reapproach, come back at a better positioning.
They tried very hard to kill you, but you are like me, very stubborn.
He was in my spot up there. Damn, there's a lot of those.
Your ally is back in the fight.
A lot of those abilities.
Only one enemy is
Got the last word guy. Why is he not shooting?
They tried very hard to kill you.
I wonder if his controller died.
Me, very stubborn.
Because it's just like he's just stopped.